we'll start with a quick statement from Coach Sean, and then we'll open up for questions for Coach and then Logan as well. So, Coach, whenever you're ready.
Well, first of all, I guess we want to congratulate Duluth. They came out ready to play. I think their objective, I think, was pretty easy to figure out, that they wanted to try to put some pressure on us and get us to panic a little bit, and I think they were successful in that in the first period. And I give our guys a lot of credit. You know, as a parent, all you look for as a coach, which is really the same, you're looking for how players perform in critical times, and so that's really. And then from that point on, you know, if they're performing well, you can modify the game plan accordingly. And I think the first period we weren't really ready mentally for where we were, but I thought the guys did a good job of getting it back as the game went on.
Any questions for Logan?
Logan, losing Brian when you guys did early in the game, how did that impact, and how do you kind of rally from that moment?
Yeah, I mean, Duluth came out hard. We were kind of caught on our heels a little bit special teams there too, so maybe you guys weren't getting out there as much, but after that, I mean, I thought we kind of took over. We were skating well. Puck didn't happen to go in, but I thought we were skating well and playing hard.
Any more questions for Logan?
That major there that you you know, until Roth got that goal there?
Sorry about that.
The killing the penalty, the major there, just how big of a confidence boost was that for you guys, and maybe how did that help, you know, stem whatever you guys were feeling after losing them?
Yeah, that was a big kill early on in the game. It's always nice killing it off. I thought after that our guys kind of got settled in, played more confident, and we felt we were with them, so yeah, it's huge.
Left to middle.
You know, I just have one for you, Logan. This is more kind of a positive question. I know it's a bummer how you're feeling right now, but I'm just doing a little side story on hockey families and things like that. Obviously, you've had the great experience of having family members playing with, and it seems like you have a really extended family, a lot of hockey. But if you can just talk about how special hockey is to you as a family sport, and that you've been able to experience that in college as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hockey's really special for myself, my family. Just growing up playing the game on the backyard rink. It's just kind of in our family playing against cousins, and it's nice to play with Blake and Jed up here. And so, yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, it's great.
Any more questions for Logan? All right, thank you, Logan, for the time. Want to open up for questions for Coach? Front right.
Joey, what'd you think of the guys at the end there, those final 4 minutes, the 6-on-5, and the way they were able to attack UMD there, and only hold them to, what, 2 long-range scoring chances?
I be honest with you, I liked the matchup going in. I don't think I hid that. I thought our league prepared us well for the matchup, and I felt very confident going in, and so I mean, I think it was just like playing anybody else. Like our guys executed at that point, and I thought they did a good job. You know, we got some good looks at the net, and did a good job. Again, what you look for is you look for players. You know, my concern in the game is the first period, obviously, and it's. I mean, you could say that when Brian, you know, got his ejection, did that leave you reeling? I don't know that. I don't know, because we're looking to see how individuals step up and how they're performing, how their brains are, and their reactions, so that you can. I mean, that if we weren't ready to go, that's on me. That I didn't put them in enough situations where they had to go through adversity, and we try, and you know, parenting's tough. It's tough, you know. A lot of some want to be coddled, some want to be coached, some want to be told, some don't, you know, and so every situation throughout a career you have to take seriously and develop from that point. That's why I said in the press conference yesterday, they had a good feeling from their experience with this group, other than the freshmen, in a national tournament setting. that was what I was worried would be the difference in how our players would react to that. And again, you want to expose them to everything you can during a year, during a career, so that when their time comes, they're prepared to seize the moment. I don't think when we started, we seized the moment. If I have a disappointment, that's what it was, because that's what we addressed, that was their advantage, and they took advantage of that, and I thought we needed to step up a little bit better in the first. You saw in the last two periods, we're a good hockey team. We can play, we can do a lot of things. You know, if we would have played them a couple times during the year, our guys probably wouldn't have been so, so they look tight,
Any more questions for the coach? Middle left.
Coach, obviously stats in hockey sometimes don't really tell the story, but Duluth's on a run with the penalty kill. I don't think they allowed one here in 4 games in a row, playing some good opponents. Were you seeing anything in particular in how they structured their penalty? Obviously, not having Brian there was I would think was a big factor, but how did you see their penalty kill playing a role?
I thought we got looks. I thought we got looks at the net. I thought we had guys in position to make plays, and with the puck on their stick to make plays. And again, that's what I go to before, is that, what I saw in the game, I saw consistency from what we've seen all along. Guys that struggled, some guys that struggled that you want to lead were looking to be led. That's the hard part, that you want, everybody's looking to certain guys, and I think people know that going in. I was asked in the press conference, whenever it was, yesterday, the day before, whenever it was, do you feel that you need to have your leaders, your players step up? Absolutely we do, because that's who everybody's looking for. But you saw that we have a pretty good supporting cast, and I thought that we got to the point with Brian out that we played our depth, and I thought our depth played pretty well. It took some guys longer than others to settle in, so we really had to shorten the bench for a bit to get to try to swing the momentum. And once we got that, it gave others confidence, and some of those others were guys that we need to impact immediately. That's just part of learning. Just part of learning.
Middle left, Avash.
Coach, you mentioned that you guys played really well, especially the last 2 periods. I'm curious what the approach was in the locker room during that first intermission in terms of encouraging them down only 1 goal. And I'm also curious if Brian was a part of that conversation and talking to his teammates.
Yeah, I don't think Brian was part of he was devastated that he got, that he was gone so early, 2 shifts in. My comment was just like my comment to you, fellas, let's give ourselves a chance, because they're not seeing us. Like, we were letting their defensemen were skating it and wheeling it out of them. They were going end to end in the first period. No one was staying above the checks. Our gap between our forwards and our D was wide. Our D weren't gapping well, probably because of that. So it was first, let's start laying some bodies on and make these guys know they're in a hockey game. Like, we're not rolling over here. No one here is seeing really what we are. So let's seize the moment and seize the opportunity and play the game. Just play the game. And so I think we did that. And again, I thought Trevor Russell was absolutely phenomenal tonight. Obviously, you always get it out of Logan and Blake. I thought Blisser and Peratino were great tonight. Ashbrook played a good game. So we had some guys that I think that grabbed the moment and give, some of those are seniors, some of those aren't, but they give you confidence going forward, because the more you perform in these situations, the better off you are. The better off we are. And when they leave here, you want them to be ready for their challenges of life. I do think that guys, there's a number that are ready, and I think there's other guys that still aren't quite ready yet to take their opportunity. And that's what I really want out of them, is to be ready.
Any more questions for the coach? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.